Leny Yoro first United training session held. Guys, he has gone ahead to train with Manchester United for the very first time. I remember yesterday when I was here talking about Leny Yoro has a deal done and dusted. I was like, he has to obviously take part in the training session today at Carrington, because there was no reason for him not to take part in the Carrington training session today, because deal done and dusted, papers signed, and the left option was him to obviously hurry up in the morning to obviously get part into the training session for the club of Manchester United. Welcome to this channel, United Matters channel, third video of the day, and the live feed is gonna coming through 2 hours from now after this upload, because I felt like let me first show you how Carrington was today with Leny Yoro. First day in the training session of Manchester United, and then the rest will be history. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, welcome back from the mosques, and we're here to see that everything really goes on as to plan. 200 likes on this video as welcome Leny Yoro in the first training session for the club of Manchester United. It was Ten Hag Ball who came out and told us that Leny Yoro trained with the squad today. There are increasingly high chances he could be involved in the match tomorrow against Rangers. That's what we are getting in through from the side known as Ten Hag Ball. So him taking part in the training session today, one will ask, only one single training session and is part of the game of Rangers. I tell you, by the time we got him in here, he was training very well with the side of Lille, and he had been training there for some time. So there is no doubt that he's fully fit, and it was all about him to obviously prove to Eric Ten Hag that he's fit. And I'm just waiting for the squad of Manchester United that will travel to Rangers. I know they're really gonna get a plane either today night or tomorrow morning, obviously fly to Scotland, because from Manchester to Scotland is not all that far, and will obviously be told the flying squad. But I won't be surprised for all Leny Yoro is part of the Manchester United team that is flying to the side of Scotland, where the game of football is going to be played against Rangers. And this is how he obviously walked to the green grass, you know, from the gym, and he was obviously trying to obviously come up and really put in a very huge shift as Leny Yoro to Manchester United. Then that is him obviously taking a touch on the ball at Carrington, and obviously he was there also smiling, looking like he's a jolly boy who you'll obviously want coming through and really have into your team. And those are the 2-3 photos you're gonna hit obviously catch on in here as United went ahead obviously conduct its first training session at Carrington with Leny Yoro, who is expected to be part of the squad traveling to play against Rangers. And I think him getting to duty immediately will be the best that everyone will want, because we want to see how good he is, and I'd love to see it that he's partnered by either Harry Maguire or any other player in there for you. But it was not only him into the training session, but also Mason Mount. As you see him there, he was really doing the needful at Carrington, and everything was really moving on as planned. Then Jonny Evans also trying to put in the shift. Guys, I wish players could get the mentality of Jonny Evans. Look at Jonny Evans, 36, 37 years of age, but he is really pushing and still having the discipline for the club of Manchester United. Then this is Scott McTominay and Ethan Williams, I think, training with the club of Manchester United at the side of Carrington today. Then Amad Diallo obviously looking to be in the mood, obviously get ready for the Man United encounter away in Scotland. Then Sancho also into the mix, going in through, and Anthony for the very first time has gone ahead to be seen training with the club of Manchester United. Remember, for all the time we've gone ahead to see United train, Sancho was not captured either in the videos or in the still photos that we uploaded onto the website of Manchester United. But if you look at those three players, if you look at the three photos, there is Sancho, Amad Diallo, and Anthony. What comes in your mind after seeing those three photos? It's the right wing play for the club of Manchester United. That is it. United is a side that has now 3 right wingers, you know, in the names of Anthony, Amad Diallo, and Sancho. But remember, even Garnacho is one of those that can play as a right forward for the club of Manchester United. So the huge competition is really going to be there, and a decision has to be made. I don't know how Erik ten Hag is really going to come up with a structure that can fit in all these three players. Is there a player that Man United will move on intentionally to obviously create space for this? I don't know. But today, Mark Odegaard is going to have to obviously break a story that I want to obviously analyze a little bit better on Antony up for loan if at all a team comes in through for him. And I think Ineos have gonna hit obviously see a lot of potential in Amad Diallo, and it's seen all over the world that this guy is really one of the best in class. That is Amad Diallo, and I love it when we keep him in the club of Manchester United. I don't want to see him go anywhere because of his quality. I believe he complements that team better. He's unselfish and he can really create very many chances. And I tell you, if you tell me on those three players, who should I really kick out? I kick out Antony. If Sancho can play as a right winger for the club of Manchester United to really compete with Amad Diallo, I think we can have a very good right wing play. You know, sometimes if at all Amad Diallo fails, you get in Sancho. If Sancho fails, get in Amad Diallo onto the right. That is it. So I think those two players are going to have to really look better in the jersey of Manchester United than Antony. And I believe for me, a loan for Antony is one of those that I can obviously call in for because he deserves it. Because he has been here for 2 seasons and he hasn't gonna hate to put in a very huge shift. I know there is Team Antony trying to obviously come in through and really throw in a towel for him, but I tell you, let's not be that naive about Antony. Antony is a player that hasn't gonna hate to impress in here for a very long period of time. You get, he came in through for £86 million, and I believe it's high time he left the club of Manchester United if we can get a very good loan for him as Antony. So we are having 3 of those competing for that position, and the decision has to be made very soon. Casemiro, one of those players coming in through smiling, and he's trying his level best. He's trying hard to convince the side of Manchester United that I'm still ready. I still have some I still have a lot in my tank to obviously compete into the Premier League, you know, as teams are really reducing their interest in him, and he can only prove to Erik ten Hag, the manager, that is that good. But we wait. In the game of Nürnberg, he never looked good, but we wait. In this game we are going to be playing against Rangers, because those were the first 45 minutes Casemiro played, and in the game of Nürnberg we anticipated that he's really going to be playing more, you know, and I anticipate that he's really going to be playing like 60 minutes in there for you, and then substitutions will be made because the players will be really playing their last game before they obviously fly to the side of America to tussle it with Arsenal next week. On the 28th of this month, Man United will be taking on Arsenal down in the US. So that is it. And what do you make about Leny Yoro obviously taking part in his first United training session at Carrington? What do you make about it? And the other story is all about Sancho, Antony, and Amad Diallo. Out of those 3, one will push to leave because they'll all be wanting to get in what we call ample playing time, right? So we have to wait and see how that pans out. But even Casemiro is one of those that is fighting to convince the manager Erik ten Hag that I can really do a job for you in the coming season. Do you think he can? All that and more into the comment section below. Third video of the day, more is yet to come. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers on this channel. Another live stream is coming in through to obviously put you into the mode. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslim is Barakallahu Fikum, and one is asking me, how do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. We out, you know, but we are coming with the live video. Gerard Braithwaite, Matthias Delete, Manuel Ugarte, very many stories have gone ahead obviously surface in the last hours. Bye bye.